be a fun race.
It should be. I'm looking forward to
Shuffled start.
Shuffled start. Looks like it's the open cave up in the northeast.
Boomstick.
Boomstick. Woohoo! We have a boomstick.
Now, here's the other thing. That is a vanilla cave, vanilla shop right there.
Yes, it is.
That is the same as where a normal shop is. So I have a funny feeling if Theseawolf finds a letter up here, we're dealing with a vanilla overworld.
I have a funny feeling you're right. Now, I'm a little surprised that Theseawolf didn't do what Raikou's doing now and checking the...
Now, that hint is also very interesting there. That is a deceptive hint if we have a vanilla overworld.
That would be a deceptive hint if the overworld is vanilla, which right now it's kind of looking that way.
Yep, should be a money-making game coming up on Theseawolf's end. And that is exactly what we got.
And he's going to go up a screen, and this should be a big secret then.
Yep. Raikou's trying to do a screen scroll. He's trying to find out what overworld we're dealing with. And it looks like we've got a first quest overworld.
Looks like.
Ooh, nice idea there by Theseawolf. There's just the candle.
Great idea. Oh, and we definitely have a vanilla overworld here.
All right, buckle up, guys. We got a vanilla overworld.
And it does look like the deceptive hints are on.
It is deceptive hints because of the pay me and I'll talk.
So, I would imagine they're both going to now make a beeline toward the start cave.
Now, I'm surprised that Raikou did not check the White Sword Cave.
I'm also surprised he didn't delve into level 5 for a room or two to see what we were dealing with. If we were dealing with shapes, or if we were dealing with vanilla dungeons.
Well, the word with deceptive hints, 50-50, they are lies. So you run the risk of purchasing lies at this point.
Right.
And Raikou's going to make the play for level 1. And thankfully for him, he's going to be able to get a reset at this point. On Theseawolf's end, we find out extra candles are turned on.
And I was going to say that's a better thing for Raikou at this point than it is for Theseawolf. He has a candle.
That is correct. Now, we're going to find a few things out here. But Raikou's going to make his way to start now.
And Theseawolf looks like he's going toward Candle Row.
And we find out that this is not a 0 HP seed.
It is absolutely not.
Ooh,
it's random.
Shuffled HP. Youch.
We have a shuffled HP seed. This is going to be interesting.
Buckle up, my friends. This is going to be interesting.
So that makes the white sword and the magic sword and the boomstick all that much more valuable in this seed.
Now, Raikou's making the right play here. Go to level 1. Let's find out what items we're dealing with.
That's the next thing. And Theseawolf has a good hunt. Theseawolf knows it's vanilla, so they're both going to head into level 1 right now.
And the big thing here, and also, judging by the fact that the pirouette does not seem to be working. Oh, no, never mind. It's Raikou never did the pirouette. Oh, the Triforce is in the Triforce room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Standard HP bosses.
Yep, this looks like vanilla underworld to me too.
All right, just really quickly here, I'm going to check with the Dave, get a timestamp for both runners.
Gonna have to restart.
We're now both in sync here. And Theseawolf here making his way through what appears to be standard drops in the regular rooms. The NSU room normally has the staff post, it normally has the key, so the enemy did change in this room here, the diamond staircase, which normally has the stone traps. And the items are shuffled. We've got the wand.
We've got a nice early wand from level 1. So that's going to help them right away as far as dealing with some of these shuffled HP enemies, but we know Boomstick's active. So Boomstick is most certainly in play here.
And now with that knowledge, they want to go get that second item, because otherwise you're going for the wooden banana here, the wooden boomerang, if it turned out not to be shuffled. And that's just for a key, unfortunately. So they're going to look for the other of the 4 square blocks that looks like that. And confirmation, as if we didn't need it already, we are not dealing with shapes this time around. So Raikou's in this room. This is going to be for a key.
Now notice over on Theseawolf's side, those red Grias did drop a bomb. So may not be absolutely completely confirmative, but it is kind of looking like bomb drop groups have not been shuffled yet.
And Theseawolf finding some wall masters here in the single block. Now he already got the item out of a block staircase, so this room's not going to yield anything for him. The room that they're looking for is the 4 square blocks, or the 2 squares on each end are right next to each, or closer to each other.
Theseawolf's checked out the right-hand side of the map pretty much, so it's probably going to be on the left-hand side over here.
Yep, so he's got a couple of possibilities that we haven't seen yet. He's got bombs, so he can check up to the north.
Oh, yeah, there is the north, too. I don't think Raikou's checked to the north yet.
Yeah, he doesn't have any bombs, so he can't.
Right.
Which could be something here if Theseawolf is able to get in there and there's something nice in there.
Yeah, but the nice thing, though, is clearing this. So even though this level 1 looks like they're both going to kind of full clear almost, the nice thing is that level 1 is key rich. So they're going to get some extra keys to use around the rest of the dungeons.
Yeah, and that's going to help him on the later path here. So Raikou looks like he's going to be stuck without getting any bombs. Now, he's going to clear out this room that he's in. Oh, we do have shuffled enemies. Shuffled enemies. Those gels are dropping hearts.
Oh, we do have shuffled groups. Okay. And the magic
key. Nice find for Theseawolf.
Boy, that's a nice level 1.
That is everything that you can get in this dungeon, so he should probably start getting ready to get on out of here.
Well, he hasn't gotten the heart container out of here yet.
Well, it's in the one room he hasn't found yet. And can't take a look at the hints because they're all deceptive.
Well, yeah, you assume they're all deceptive at this point. Even though it's really only 50-50, you assume that.
Well, pretty much at this point in time, you should know where all the enemies are, where all the dungeons are.
Yeah. Absolutely true. And it looks like Theseawolf is digging for the heart, knowing that this is a varied HP seed. He's definitely going for that heart container.
Yeah, so, this is going to be a full clear for him. He definitely wants the heart container, wants the extra life here. So, unfortunately, Raikou, because he does not have any bombs, is going to be suffering from not getting any key, which could come back to play.
Now, do keep in mind, though, that because this is vanilla overworld, we do need the raft to access level 4. We do need the recorder to access level 7.
You are correct. And so, therefore, they're going to be definitely searching through the dungeons, but now that means that they can't just go to level 3 to find the raft and go to level 5 to find the recorder. Theseawolf trying to do a screen scroll over to level 5. Finally gets it on over, and we'll see what's inside. We didn't see it on Raikou's end, but we do know now we have a vanilla overworld. So that also means if you know where
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, and now that we've seen that there are dark nuts in level 5, this is shuffled enemy groups as well.
The other thing to keep in mind at this point is with 3 wand hits have to be needed to be killing these red dark nuts. So don't look like they're dropping anything just yet. And we do have the block moved, and Theseawolf finds inside it's the staircase. So once again, you don't need that. This level does not necessarily yield something that's important, but hopefully for Theseawolf's sake, it does. We do know that they need the raft. We do know that they need the recorder at some point in time.
And since it says vanilla overworld, the power brace basically is only going to unlock. And
they're going to unlock the any roads, yeah. So we do know we're looking for a diamond staircase. We also know that the enemies drop the drops are in their standard room, so it is going to be a Triforce room we're looking for on all the dungeons so far. Raikou makes it into level 2. Where could this lack of keys could come into play for him, though?
And I guess, I don't know if it's a better question or not, does he go back into level 1 at some point?
I think it depends on what he finds. If he's still missing key items later on, and we come up to the staircase here for Theseawolf, and he finds the ladder.
That's a huge find this early game for.
So Raikou's going to be looking for the 4 firing beam statues. That's going to be the room he looks for. Ooh, super ropes. Hi, how you guys doing?
Ooh, I hate super ropes.
Why?
They just are annoying. They don't go down with one hit of the wand, and they just keep charging at you.
It's like they rubber band.
Mm-hmm.
And Triforce in the Triforce room, and ooh, 76 rupee bomb upgrade.
But Raikou is laughing at it, knowing he's saving his rupees for the boomstick, which is an up A away once he gets to 200 rupees.
And again, this is where, if you know your vanilla overworld, hey, look, you know where the 3 secrets are going to be located. Theseawolf making a claim for the white sword. Let's see if it is the white sword. No, it's the bow.
Oh.
Hello. So white sword is shuffled.
Interesting. Now, you gotta, well, yeah, it's probably...
Raft in 2.
Yep, it's probably in Raikou's best interest. It's probably a very good thing for Raikou that the white sword item is 5 hearts, because you'd probably check it anyways, because this isn't a 0 HPC, but if there was a 0 HPC, you have to question if you would even look at the white sword item.
That's correct. But now that he knows that now that we know that the white sword is shuffled, that can pop in anywhere, and we don't know if the red ring and silver arrow flag is turned on. So that's going to be another thing we're going to come up. Oh, the red levers are dropping bombs. So
it looks like Theseawolf going to level 8, maybe.
I'm wondering what he's searching for at this point. He knows that this is a vanilla overworld, right? He might be looking to find out where the next the 100 secrets are. This is nasty spot for him to be in. And he's able to kill the red Lionel before it kills him. And Raikou is buying the boomstick.
Makes perfect sense. And there's the next 100 secret.
Yep.
And so Theseawolf is going after boomstick as well.
Yep, he's only 11 rupees away. Kaboom. Now I'm surprised, did he not just go up to the white sword item?
He did not.
Well, I'm hoping
I wonder if he's...
I hope he remembers to go after her when he goes back up to level 5.
You know, I'm wondering if he's thinking it's just the white sword and he doesn't necessarily need it because he's got the boomstick.
Theseawolf is 1 rupee away from claiming a boomstick of his own.
There we go.
There it is. Up and A.
And it looks
go shopping.
And it looks like Raikou is headed back into 1.
All right, so he's going to end up getting the any key in just a few moments. So we've got early boomstick 15 minutes in on both ends. And our technical director here poses an interesting question in the chat. We have not seen the Armos item. Neither player has made their way over to the grave to try to excavate it.
I'm a little surprised Seawolf hasn't made it over to the ladder item yet.
Oh yeah, because that could be shuffled too.
Mm-hmm.
And Raikou getting the any key out of level 1. He's probably happy now that he doesn't have to worry about keys and he can go on to his next conquest. For Seawolf, his next conquest is the raft.
And I bet you Raikou's going to head over to level 4.
What makes you think that?
Because it's closest to level 1. Or I could be wrong.
Well, you could be wrong.
It's headed to 3, maybe?
I don't know what Raikou's doing, but hopefully he will have some fun. Oh, yes, he's heading to 3. He's going to screen scroll. Which is surprising that he didn't check the raft island there to go into 4, but maybe because he thinks that's Wiz Robes, he wants to deal with the Dark Nuts say here. Hey, early Triforce in 3.
Gonna grab that, and I bet she's gonna go right back in.
You think so? Seawolf gets the raft.
I would think level 3 is a small level. It's relatively simple, relatively straightforward. I don't see any reason or not to go back into it.
Oh, there he is, going back on in. And Triforce pick up here for Seawolf. That is now Triforces in 1, 2, and 5. As Raikou has Triforces in 1, 2, and 3 at this moment. But I'm thinking that's what it has to do, is 4's got the Wiz Robe set. Maybe he wants to get through 3 first. Maybe he'll find something nice in here.
And it wouldn't surprise me if Seawolf now heads down to go to level 8.
If I was Seawolf, I would check to see what the ladder heart is at this moment before going in.
Yeah, I would too, but that's me.
Seawolf don't listen to us.
No, nobody ever does. I wonder why that is.
I don't know. Early Triforce in 8 too.
Triforce. Goodness. These Triforces are super easy to get.
If these guys wanted to play gambles here, this could be a quick, probably about 30-minute seed.
If Zelda isn't required in level 9, it very well could be.
And hey, Dark Nuts, how you guys doing? And by now, Seawolf should get the idea that this is a standard enemy set group we're dealing with.
Right.
Oh, the recorder. That's why they're not going to leave without the items.
Nope.
But guess
what? I wonder
what?
if he just... Yep, he's just bailing at this.
He's
yeah,
gone.
He's done.
He's gone. He's going to bank on the silver arrows being in 9 until he sees a red ring that says otherwise.
Yep, and he's got everything he needs for the seed, really.
Nice kill on the manhandler there for Raikou to pick up the heart, and we get the heart container on the ladder item. Oh, the bomb upgrades have been shuffled. The other one pops in level 3.
Where was the other one? Level 2?
Level 3 and...
3.
2 and 3, yeah.
2 and 3, yeah.
And we're looking for the corridor staircase, which Raikou finally finds. Looking at the avalanche of fairies and hearts, and there's the white sword.
He's going to grab that beyond any shadow of a doubt, and he's going to leave level 3.
And without the recorder, his next play has to be in level 4.
So where is Seawolf going that he's not using the recorder?
I really don't have a clue. He's just taking the scenic route.
Apparently.
And he's probably going to head to level 3 as well. Or maybe level 4. He's just taking the non-coastal route. And he grabs some more rupees.
Probably a good idea. He's probably going to grab some rupees for potions.
And nice dark room right there in Raikou's end. It's got rupees in it. He doesn't need to go any further.
Yep.
Now here's an advantage.
Go ahead.
Now here's the advantage that Seawolf has over Raikou. The fact that he has the ladder. Because there's the potential with a couple of possible rooms in this level 4 for Raikou to get ladder blocked.
Mm-hmm.
Triforce pick up there for Seawolf. 3 rooms in.
And I'm not going to be surprised if Seawolf just bails.
See you, level 4. Bye.
And the Triforce in level 3 was 1 room in.
And he's just going to grab that and go and watch level 7, which can be a beast, be 3 rooms in. The only thing that can come back to haunt Seawolf is if it turns out the silver arrows are shuffled. And that's not the burn bush he wants to go through. The burn bush he wants to go for, the 100 Seeker, is 1 to the left.
Right.
And this room here is the T room. He can't do anything in that, can Raikou?
And Seawolf was, hey, look, Triforce. Okay, I'm done and out. So, jeez, this is friggin' fast.
Goodbye. Not much of a reason to stick around.
Nope. Now he's going to go off to level 7.
And then after that, he can go to level 6.
And then to level 9.
And then we can find out what's going to happen. So Raikou turns out to be ladder blocked.
Mm-hmm.
At level 4.
Now my hunch is now he's going to screen scroll into level 5.
And then he's going to be upset that he didn't go any deeper into 5 earlier on, because that's got the ladder. So because we're going at such a torrid pace there, Z-Man, at 22 minutes in, do you want to do an item recap?
Well, I can, absolutely. Level 1 had the wand and the magic key. Who had the raft? Level 3 had the white sword. Level 5 had the ladder. Level 8 had the recorder. We don't know the identity of the second item. The ladder was the heart container, and the white sword item was the bow.
How about that for the bow to be the white sword item?
Yeah, Raikou needs to check that sooner rather than later.
Yes, he does.
And then he might also be in go mode.
And the thing, well, he's still got to hit the recorder.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He's got to get the recorder out of 8. That's right.
Yep, he's still got to get out of 8. I mean, he's still got to get into level 8 and get that recorder. That recorder is what, 1 room to the right? Triforce is 1 room to the left?
Something, yep, almost exactly like that, yeah.
What in the world is the sea doing to these guys?
It is saying, hey, I want to go to bed.
Like, this seed is set up perfectly for these guys, except for the fact that we're dealing with a shuffled HP.
Yeah, I'm not used to this. I'm used to, 1.5, 2 hour affairs. This is nuts.
Can't say that you're cursed at this moment, Z.
Not anymore.
But that's a nasty staircase for all 2 rooms.
And this is where the boomstick pays off. You can just bomb everywhere and...
Oh, wow!
That was...
Molder did not have a chance.
This is my boomstick. Boom! That was a real nice kill.
Wow. Molder did not stand a chance.
Not at all.
Oh, no feat of strength will save the princess. No kidding.
That is a true statement there.
And the letter there for Raikou.
Oh, not another 1 bomb kill.
I'm wondering if that got part of the magic because of the fact that that was a one of those, like, wow, look at the fairies. Fairy explosion too.
Gets all the fairies.
You get a fairy, and you get a fairy, and you drop a fairy. But I think it was because that's one of those, like, master rooms.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now, what is Raikou doing?
I don't think he saw where the Triforce is.
Oh, that could be.
And this is the room that tells them, hey, look, it's right here, start.
So this level 7, definitely not as easy as most of the other levels have been.
It's a misnomer.
Mm.
They all can't be all just 3 rooms there, Z.
Why not?
Because these guys need to do some work around here. I mean, we've got a shuffled HPC with a boomstick turned on.
True. I suppose they need to do a little work.
Okay, if Raikou does not check the...
That's what you get for telling lies, old man.
I was about to say, if Raikou doesn't check the white sword item now, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Hey! We found where the compass. We found where the Triforce is. Hey! I was worried that was going to be the Grubble Grubble.
Oh, that's right. That's probably in level 7 somewhere. Is that right?
No, sir, I have the wand.
that was funny.
Yes, it was. Now, with 8 hearts, we're probably not going to see Seawolf make an attempt at the magical sword. Nah, the magical sword will probably sit in the grave for these 2 runners at this point. Now, we wonder what could be under the Armo side of it. Raikou's going to help us out in just a moment.
It's probably going to be the power bracelet.
Yeah, it's the power bracelet.
It's a power bracelet. Now they're both going to head into level 6.
Yes, that is correct. Where Raikou is still searching for the recorder.
Which we know is in level 8.
Unfortunately for him, he's in a lot of trouble now.
Mm-hmm.
So really the only chance that Raikou has at this point is if the red ring and silver arrows flag is not on, and it turns out that they are in a level that Raikou's going to go through.
Yeah, that's really the only. Or if level 9 is one of those things where you take the wrong turn and it's over. You know, that's possibility still exists. Oh my god, how many bops are these guys taking?
Too many. Which is to say they probably take the 2 bombs to kill.
I'm thinking it's definitely 2 bombs to kill.
Remember, runner of this race is still alive in the tournament. The loser, unfortunately, their tournament experience comes to an end.
Right. The winner will move on to the...
Oh, Grumble's in 6.
The winner moves on to the play-in race, and the loser...
I just want to point out that room that has the Gliok, the one that Raikou's in right now, that's the room that drops the compass.
Would imagine Seawolf's going to try to... Oh, those blue whiz robes went down in, I think, 1 or 2 bombs.
It has to be 2 bombs because they start with 10 HP, so
two bombs,
plus or minus 4.
Now, this probably is the item room.
It definitely is.
And Seawolf is going to check it just to see.
It's the scrap metal. Silver boomerang in 6, unfortunately. So that bait, by the way, that's the only way to get to that room to the north. Because of the corridor staircase above this Gliok. Again, this Gliok here is the room that the compass is going to be in. What if that is the case, where this turns out to be where the Triforce turns out to be?
I believe the second bait block seed of the day, if it were to work that way. Oh,
but it's not.
Never mind.
You just had to take the long way around.
Take the long way home. So that is all 8 pieces of the Triforce for Seawolf, and we are just barely 30 minutes into the race.
Could we be talking about the fastest race in the tournament?
Let me look it up. What do we got for the quickest right now?
Seawolf buying some potions, which is a very good idea as he gets ready to go into... Oh, he's not buying... He is going to buy potions. Okay, I want to... 30 minutes and 4 seconds is the fastest, so nope. That has already gone by.
Right, yeah. Unos had a 30-14 in round 1.
Okay, so, yeah, there it is. And Seawolf is just going to grab this power bracelet because he wants to make sure. It's time for him to head on over to level 9. But
meanwhile, go ahead.
He could be up for the second fastest time in the tournament.
Yes.
Like, the only thing that can go wrong for Seawolf right now is if the silvers do not turn out to be in level 9, although the indication at this point, based on everything we've seen, there's a good chance that the silvers are in 9.
Exactly. Yeah, with everything we've seen, I would wager to guess that it is red ring, silver arrow, and 9.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
So into 9 here. We're going to be looking for 4 things right now. Well, that's interesting.
Very interesting.
Well, if I'm you, Seawolf, I will be making room to the north there and seeing why you can't go any further up. Of course, he's getting bodied by this Patra, but gets knocked down. But he's not going to go
surprised
up.
He didn't go north.
Welcome to the assault. And he checks in the staircase number 1, and it's no. And if I'm you, Seawolf, we're clearing out this room.
Oh, and it's not the compass drop.
Because you've got to go into a black tile floor. That has. We hear a pig. We found a pig.
Found a pig.
Don't up an A yet. Oh, he is not in his room. That's very telling.
That is very, very telling. So that means that it is absolutely possible that Ganon is not required.
If he goes up to this room here,
Which
let's see what's going to happen. Could he go to the right?
Can he bomb right? He cannot.
No, he cannot. As the good old boomstick lets us know. And he says no to that room. Now we hear this roar of Ganon, but this could be a compass room again.
And it is the compass.
And it is. And she's all the way in the top left.
All the way up there.
So he's going to take the staircase and hope it pops him on over there. And hopes that Ganon is not required. Raikou finally making into level 8. Well, this pops him on the west end. Block clip does not seem to work here for Seawolf. Explosions all over the place.
None of them effective. Raikou picking up the Triforce and 8, now heading back in for the items. If he goes one right of the Triforce.
Oh, this pops in the right direction. We have a shutter door. Is this going to open?
It does
Ganon
not.
required. Pig
So we have
required.
We have a Ganon required, and Raikou is about ready to pick up the record.
But he now knows the path to get to her. And that was a truthful hint. Why'd you bop him with the wand there? He was just trying to help him. So where's this silver arrows, do you think, man?
I'm thinking down. If it's not, if it ain't in this room, it's going to be somewhere in the south.
Wow. That paused him off real fast. And we got silvers! 6 blue
We have
wishrooms.
silvers.
Guard the silvers to kill the beast.
So now I think Theseawolf knows exactly where he's going for both to make some bacon and to save the princess.
Yep. This is just a quick run for him now. He knows what he needs to do. He knows where to go. He's got his potion all set, ready to go. The only question is how many hits is it going to take to kill the beast? Do you think this is 0 HP Ganon Seed there, Z?
No, I think this is normal.
Well, we'll let you know as soon as he gets a hit on him.
It's
0! Potion!
I've been known to be wrong once in a while.
He potioned! Whoops! And now it's just a run to the princess.
Oh, and look, you can even bomb over. Because I think this is the stairway that takes you to the stairway that takes you to the princess.
There's a whole bunch of them. This
And
one...
Raikou picking up the meat. Does he think level 6 was meat blocked?
Ooh, yes, I think so.
And Theseawolf back at the Ganon room.
Yeah, he took a wrong turn in Albuquerque. The room he actually wanted to go into is the reverse C staircase.
Oh, that's right.
And now he makes
This
the right
one.
turn.
He knew it was roadblocked. Don't get...
That's scary right there. You're facing down the barrel of an orange beam. They take 4 hearts away from you.
Just as much as Ganon does. That's
And
a scary thing.
And he accidentally used up his potion earlier. And this is the staircase that brings him towards her. And we're gonna head on down. And up. And Theseawolf, 2 rooms away from her.
And there she is. Don't get bought by the mold orbs.
Oh, get
Or
around
by
them.
Molus.
There we go. And Theseawolf will win.
And ladies and gentlemen, get out your GGs. The Theseawolf has won this race in 38 minutes and 55 seconds.
Unbelievable. Fantastic time there for Theseawolf, and he just made it look really easy. And he's now with us. Congratulations.
That was silly.
Ladies and gentlemen, get out your GGs. The Theseawolf has won this race in 38 What was so silly about it?
Here, have this boomstick. Here, have this free 200 rupees. Here, have free 5 awesome items in the first 5 dungeons. Have 3 second room Triforces. Like, wow.
Yeah, this seed definitely gave you a lot of good things early on and definitely set you up for what would be an incredible blitz through seed.
Oof.
Were at any time you were nervous about what you were going to find in level 9 in regards to the items?
No, not really. Like, I just found things oddball at the bat. And I said, okay, Ganon's 50-50 shot being required. Zelda might be open anyway. Who cares? Just go in there and see what you get. especially when I was being lied to. The first hint I got was white sword by the desert, which obviously wasn't the case. So hints were deceptive from the get-go. It's pretty obvious.
I love the fact that that hint lied to you about two things:
Yeah.
what it was and where it was. I mean, what was your reaction when you saw that it was the bow instead of the white sword?
I was thrilled. No, it's fantastic. I was like, okay, hunt for a bow, hunt for never mind. Here we go. And HP wasn't a problem. Where was that boomstick? So it was like, yeah, white sword would have been nice to chew through some of the enemies, but then I got a boomstick off the bat. So yeah, who needs a sword if you have a boomstick?
White sword, just so you know, was in level 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just happened to walk in, Triforce, leave.
Yeah, pretty much. You did that a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about that 3-room level 8?
Exactly. I walked in, I was like, I really don't have a recorder. Ding. All right.
That's it. I'm off.
Yeah, vanilla 1, I need a recorder, I need a ladder, and I need a raft. 1, 2, 3. Okay, never mind. Forget.
We're
Let's
good.
go.
Oh, by the way, here's a wand. Have fun with your boomstick.
Oh, the wand was the first thing I found. It's like, I gotta find level 1. It's like, level 1's probably vanilla. Let's go there real fast, find items. Here, have a wand. It's like, okay, who needs a white sword? I have a wand. Then, right start, oh, here's a boomstick. Just grab 2 of the non-shuffled big secrets and go to town.
Vanilla overworld. Easy to get 2 items, easy to get 2 Triforces. Seawolf was on Triforce and Go mode in pretty much, what about
10 minutes?
15 minutes at the most.
I think it was closer, because I think it was closer to 15 once he picked up the wand, the magic key, the raft, and then his boomstick and the ladder. So I think it was closer to 15 that he was on Triforce and Go.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's nuts.
What
that
a,
again.
what a crazy seed, though. What a crazy seed. And you just really blew your way through there. I mean, the only really wrench that this seed threw you guys was the shuffle HP, and Boomstick kind of made that.
Yeah, I mean, child's play. And then the Blue Wizards were weaker. Like, they took 2 shots instead of 3.
Mhm.
I mean, Blue Darkness were a pain. I think they had max hit points, but I don't know, you had to fight them in one room. So, yeah, I tested them with the wand, and I got like 5 stabs on them. Didn't die yet. Like, obviously 10 or 11 plus hit points. But I never really had to fight those guys. That one spiral staircase where I had to blow them out of the way and walk past them. Besides that, whatever.
And with the win, now you improved to 2-2 in the tournament, and you get yourself qualified for the race-off. And what are your thoughts in this seed at all as you're going through it?
I guess we're going fast now because this seed was just simply, you don't need health. You have boomstick. Basically I could kill enemies on command. Had potion, had the paper in the first 2 screens, so it was vanilla location there. So I had potions basically from the get-go. Yeah, there's really no threat in the seed. Nothing really threatened me. Even with Green Tunic, even with only half amount of hearts. Not much really dangerous.
By the way, your time in the tournament, the 3rd fastest time.
That's silly. Total luck, I assure you.
And Raikou's back in 6, and he thought he was bait blocked from getting to the Triforce. He seriously thought he was bait blocked, so he backed out. He never thought about clearing out that one room with the Wizrobes.
Yeah, no, I just went through and I figured anything was not going to be bait block, and then it'd just be finding a secret and go buy it somewhere. But yeah, not much else really stopped me there. Once I was in there, I didn't really care about. That was 6 my last dungeon in the first place, so I didn't really care about items anymore. I just wanted to find Triforce and leave.
We were hoping one of you guys were going to take care of that Gleeok in that one room south of the staircase to help us out by telling us, hey, oh, by the way, that would have the compass in it so we could find out where this Triforce was. But no, you decided to go ahead and clear a Wizrobe room, and oh, there's the Triforce. Thank you.
Yeah, and then 9, I'm simply killing rooms, trying to find the compass real fast. And once the drops were not shuffled, obviously the black back rooms were the we want to hunt for.
Mm-hmm.
So got that pretty fast. And yeah, to be there first. If scan was required, that would have been like a 35-minute seed.
Yeah, and then you found out, oh, he is required. Oh, I need to look for silvers. Oh, there they are.
Yes, yeah, 3 rooms that way. Just silver platter, silver arrows, all silver all the time. Oh, what a mess.
You played it well, though. You played it real well.
It's unfortunate. The plane race is. I'm pretty confident I can't make the plane race, unfortunately. So it's might be my finale here. But definitely a good way to go if this is the way it ends up being.
Well, if you are unable to make the play-in race, do you want to give any shout-outs to anybody during the tournament staff or anybody you want to shout out?
Oh, the whole staff. No, this whole thing. You have tons of restreamers, commentators coming on command on whims, getting last-minute matches. They're picking them up and getting them streamed. All kinds of stuff going on. You have all the racers getting involved. You have the community comes out and watches. Basically, the whole gang is just fantastic to watch.
We still going to see in the commentators booth?
I hope so. Definitely, I'll probably peek in for one or two of the end races and be really confused at the even more random flags. I think it's 0 HP. No, maybe not. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see the really crazy flags when things go really haywire in the actual elimination rounds.
That should be a lot of fun when we get to that point.
And we have Raikou entering level 9.
There we go. He'll be done that in a hurry. Does he have boomstick?
He does. You guys got boomstick 2 minutes apart from each other?
Yeah, I figured as much.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking about a seed where both of you guys had boomstick by the 14-minute mark.
Really, the major difference between you and Raikou was, well, number one, you're level 6. He went in there twice. But number 2, you got the ladder much earlier than he did.
Yeah, it was close to dungeon. I just went to one, make sure it was vanilla locations, cleared it out, got the wand and the key. I was like, what's the magical key? I'm like, okay, fine, forget it. Just go.
And then once you found out, hey, look, the items have been shuffled, then you go to level 5 and hope that it's got something nice in there. And this time it definitely did.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been anything. So I was like, whatever I found. Obviously, it was mixed items because I found a wand and a key in level 1. So anything goes, really. I was actually surprised the coast and the power bracelet were not mixed up. The white sword was. Those two were not. It was very kind of a weird curveball.
Well, that's because those two are on separate flags.
Yep, definitely. But yeah, and those were always.
Oh, that's set. Right. No, the difference. Oh, that's right. He went back into level. Raikou went back into level 1 to get the any key because he didn't have any. He didn't get any bombs for a while.
Oh yeah.
You got lucky with the bombs off the Grias, and one he did not, so he had to leave it with only the wand in hand for a few minutes, and then he came back to get the any key later.
Okay, I gotcha. So I went through in one cycle and got them all in one go.
Right.
And then 4 was pretty fast. 3 was like 2 rooms. 8 was 3 rooms. 2 was a lot of rooms, but there was just it's 2, so you just bomb straight up and walk to it.
And plus its degree is set.
Yeah, exactly. It was child's play. And then I mean, just basically 6 is the only thing that really held me up for a while. 7 was a bit of a half cleared 7.
Yeah, you pretty much half cleared 7, and I'd say 3/4 cleared 6.
Yeah.
How about that? No deaths for you, Theseawolf. Although we got really nervous with that reverse C room in 9, where the orange Wizzrobes were staring at with their guns drawn at you.
Yeah, they do that. That's fine. I was worried about the room before Zelda. I had 2.5 hearts, and it was they respawned the 2 Molders. I was like, oh, that's gonna be a problem. I would die before Zelda.
And then all of a sudden, there you are. Although we do have to talk about that Molder and kill that you had in level 7.
I still feel bad for that guy. Like, I don't know again. He came back again. He respawned. I shot him again. He didn't die immediately. But the first time I hit him, he just blew up and was gone. So I don't know what happened.
I'm thinking because that room that normally has a master enemy, so you must have hit the master.
The master segment and then blew them all up.
Masterpiece, and that just allowed it to disintegrate.
Yeah, it was weird.
I'll give Raikou some credit here as he continues to try to go through this level 9 right now with some issues early on trying to get through some of the Pantras, but he's still trying to get through this level 9. Maybe he can find where the red ring turns out to be.
Yeah, the first Patra definitely gave me some business. I walked in there with full health and he took me down about 1.5 hearts.
Nope. And now he finds that Ganon and Zelda are not in their rooms.
Mm-hmm. I never saw those rooms, actually, so he's actually doing a little more exploring than I did. I guess I can pull up the stream now. Let's see here. We are on the Dave.
We are on the Dave. 3 E's.
I'm having issues here, you guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I
Yes,
can
I
hear
hear
you
you.
just fine, Rick.
The Dave.
So pretty much with the story of this lead here for Raikou was just he had a rough time against certain things, and not getting back to 5 earlier is one of the things that held him up. You got through 5 early, you got the ladder, and you were able to move through this seat a whole lot faster.
Yeah, and the magic key. The magic key was big too.
The magic key just meant I didn't have to clear rooms anymore. Like I was looking for compasses and that's it. So
How nice was it when you finally found the compass in 7?
that's definitely handy. No, that's what I was fighting for. Basically looking for either obviously it was the Triforce rooms were set. So obviously you walk into a room if you got the Triforce or not. And then basically you're just trying to map is okay, it's vanilla seed settings. But compass is definitely where the goods are.
So how about that room with the silver arrows for the 6 blue whiz robes?
Normally it'd be a terror. With Boomstick and they had I think 7 or 8 HP, it was kind of a joke. And they all crammed together. I think I killed them all in 3 shots.
Yeah, we saw 6 blue whiz robes. I'm like, uh-oh, and then all of a sudden, oh, they're gone.
Yeah, usually we see blue you're kind of like, oh no, I saw my lips. With Boomstick in that setup, it's like, yeah, okay, come and get it, guys.
Come here, guys.
I have many steeds to pay you back for. Come on down.
These are for all the sins of other races.
Yeah, I think back to 2 weeks ago with that level 8 that I actually had to bow out of because it was 2 in the morning and I was whipped. And 6 blue wizard robes and a verse C were not giving me any kind of luck. All right, so I'm a little behind, of course. I'm watching the actual stream. But Raikou is the staircase he's at now. It's not that one. Staircase 2 with it's basically staircase to a staircase that leads to Zelda.
Right.
Yeah, it was the reverse C that was to the right of,
Again,
or southeast of where Ganon was. Now he's in the room right there. That is the room that the silvers are in. That he just went in with the blue whiz robes, and he said nope.
oh no. Oh,
Oh
Raikou,
shoot.
no.
Okay, so maybe now he's going to go north, and that staircase is the only thing he can do. And yes, go north. All right, here we go.
Do it.
You got Boomstick. Just lay these guys dead. And nope, he's not going to. It gives him another option.
Oh, and he almost gets the FU babe straight to the face.
Nice dodging him, though. Now the problem is that this is now taking him away from where he needs to go. We know he needs to go into that into that diamond staircase, and that's a lie, old man.
I love how, I forget which level it was in, but the old man was saying that the wand, Griagrim, just freaking blasted him in the face with the boomstick.
I was trying to hit him. I was trying to think, oh, check the wall over there and hit.
Yeah, I figured it was a misfired shot, but it was funny as heck.
It really was.
Oops, sorry. On my side, it happened.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think he hears Ganon here. And I think he just took, nope, or not, I'm wrong.
Again,
Get out. Go.
Into the middle of the room. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
All right, so now he's going to take the staircase that leads to the staircase that leads to Zelda.
right.
Maybe not.
Or not. Wrong. Yeah.
The staircase that takes him towards nearer Zelda is the reverse C one.
That wasn't a reverse C he was just in?
Yeah, that was a spiral that he was just in.
Spiral. My bad. And he manages to squeak by that. I'm guessing he's looking at a map at these paws. Oh, and this should be this. I believe is the compass room.
There you go. Hey, I had to power place it.
No, this is just a dark room.
The drops here were shuffled. The dark rooms had 2 rupees and the compass, respectively.
Yeah, that's how we knew you had to clear out one of the dark floored rooms. But then again, the problem is that he's backing away from that blue wishrobe room, and we know why he's backing out of that blue wishrobe room.
Oh, he's just avoiding wizard rooms. Period.
Yeah. Well, wishrobe rooms are horrible, and they've claimed a few of his lives. But the one room he needs to be in right now is the room that has the 6 blue wizrobes. And when they've got killing 2 boomstick bombs, just go to town on them.
Yes, well, it's one thing to say go to town on him when he has 3 hearts. It's another thing now. Okay, he's got 8 hearts worth of life. Now you just sit there and you tank him. Nope, unless they tank you first.
Yeah, well, the problem is that he's got himself badly set up in that room. He's just trying to do anything but what he needs to do.
It's just typical logic. You see a bunch of wizrobes, that's heavy combat. If you can avoid it at all costs, you try to at least. And there's how many staircases? 14 and 9? Where it could be any other staircase is the answer.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
correct.
It's 14, yeah.
So there's 13 other. It's like, maybe it's one of the 13 ones. Maybe not the one at the fight through.
And so he's making his way to the northeast side. And hi, Zelda's room. How you blue wizrobes doing? Bye.
Ooh, he's got full clear as 9 at this rate.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Oh, he gets bopped through the hole.
May not necessarily what he wanted to do. I mean, the one thing that Raikou really needs right now, if he's not going to go against that room, is to find what staircase has the red ring.
I wonder. Double block room, upper right-hand corner. Okay.
Afraid not. But it must be in the west side somewhere, because I didn't get anywhere near the west. So I didn't see anything over that side.
Well, so it was funny, because just as you were fighting that 6 blue wizrobe room, Rick and I were musing where the heck the silver arrow would be. And I had mentioned that it was either underneath those 6 wizrobes or it was going to be somewhere in the southwest. That's what I had mused, because you really hadn't gone anywhere in the southwest.
I tried to. I mean, every staircase pulled me to the top to the northwest. Like every single one.
And lo and behold, there it was.
Zap.
And I get that he doesn't want to go through the blue wizrobes but the thing is, he needs to clear out some of these wizrobe rooms.
Well, at this point, he's almost taking more damage by running right through them.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like this room right here I believe this is the room where the compass drops.
Yep, that should be it. I just saw it pop up.
But he's not going to. Now he's going to clear out this room here.
Which I think we know is a good thing.
Yeah, because this is going to confirm to him that Ganon was required. And that might be the other thing is that's going through his head. Or no, this takes him towards the direction of it.
Right. He's got to go up, I think, a couple of rooms, take a staircase, and then go up a couple of rooms.
I'm thinking what else is going through his mind is because Seawolf finished so fast, in his opinion, that this was a Ganon not required seed, that he's just going to come into Zelda's room, and there she is.
That, you know what, that very well could be playing with him too.
That's possible.
He could be very well thinking that.
But here's the room. So
Yep,
So
bombs
if
bombs
he goes
up from here.
Yep, he goes one room to the right, one room up rather, but he's not.
Oh, you might be able to access it from the left side. With that, we don't. Oh, then he goes the wrong way.
it happens. Again, he's looking for more staircases, trying to find ways to
double
find
fairy.
that.
The red ring's got to be somewhere around here, I think.
One would have to think.
He's running out of rooms.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh, that could be Janice. That could be.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't-
Yep, because we
it
found
realize
the
the-
silver to kill the beast lies in Southwest. And that's not the truth.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's ever seen.
He's in the room right above Zelda now.
Oh, look, it's a quote
Right
unquote
below her.
magical staircase.
And he's not going to kill her to see if that shutter door is not going to open. Because, again, it does seem to me like he is thinking at this point that it's just to walk right in and you're going to get to her.
Mm-hmm.
That right there seems to prove my theory a little bit more that he might be thinking, see, we'll finish this seed in 38 minutes?
58-55, apparently.
This was a Ganon not required seed instead of this actually being a Ganon required seed.
Now he's going to bomb down to this room, and I believe it's this room down here that is the 6 whiz robe. Oh, nope, I'm off a column.
Yeah,
Yes, to the right one more.
I think it's under the second E. And that's not a room you want to be in. Hi there, Patcha. How you doing, buddy? And it's another staircase.
Let's see where this takes him.
Puts him right back in that corner. And hi, Blueless Robes. How you doing?
A little surprised you can't bomb up there.
No, that room up there in the underneath the L, that blank room is nothing.
Oh, it is. Okay. I thought that was where the vanilla silvers were. My bad.
Nope. It's in that last blue room under the L is where the silvers are.
Okay. Well, at least I was right that it was in the upper northwest of the dungeon.
Yep. Now, the upper right and the 2 eyes, those are the only secret rooms in level 9.
Let's see. Yeah, there's a point there. In the meta base, you're trying to meta off your opponent's times, which is not really handy unless you have multiple opponents. But it's kind of useless the seed, so I don't worry about what other people are doing in their seeds.
And we find this corridor staircase, which I don't know if he's been in before.
Yes.
There's the red ring.
There it is. Okay, maybe not.
There we go.
So that should give him more confidence now to take out some of these Wizrobe rooms. Unless, of course, he is still thinking that this is walk in, find Zelda, be done.
Well, there's walk in, there's Ganon's room.
He actually hasn't found Zelda's room, has he?
Yes,
No,
he did.
He was one room to the... Well, he did find Zelda's room, her room itself, but the room that she's actually in, he was one room to the south and never cleared it out.
Right.
Ah, gotcha. So yeah, he never saw Nico the Moldorms.
No, he did not kill the Moldorms.
So yeah, he's still laboring under misconception there.
So I guess that means what were the items we never found in this seed? The item in 4 and the item in 7?
The wooden boomerang
And the red candle.
and the red candle.
Yep, no idea.
We saw both of you finding scrap metal about the same time.
Yep.
No interest in that, I imagine.
Nah, I figured at that point I was just peeking my head and seeing it's a free red ring somewhere or free silvers if I happen to come across a staircase as a proof of the items not being 9 and B being hand to have.
Here we go. He's going to clear out this room and realize...
He's dead.
Oh.
Oh.
I think that was a double kill.
Yeah, double KO. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Now he still doesn't know. Oh, man. That's awful.
Let's try this again. Once more with feeling. Here's Z. You want to talk about the races we got coming up soon here in the remainder of round 4, Z?
Absolutely. So what do we have scheduled? Tomorrow we have a matinee race. 2 p.m. we have Zarby versus Zugman. Tomorrow at 9 p.m. we have Dragon Dark versus Amazing Toaster. Tomorrow at 11 p.m. we have Darkwing Duck versus Crimson Avix. And then Thursday night we have our own Adirondack Rook versus Putz.
And we have Raikou backing out of that blue Israel room once again.
Ugh.
He's got to get back into that room
He's
and
literally
clear it out.
literally full clear 9. The whole skull is on the map right now.
The only rooms he hasn't been in just yet, I think, would be the rooms that have Ganon and Zelda in it right now.
Right. Because I think he knows exactly where Ganon is. I'm pretty sure he's heard Ganon from all 4 sides at this point. And he uses his potion.
He's going to find that this room here does not contain anything interesting in it. This room is done.
Yeah, if Raikou's tracking the staircases, he has to have seen them all by now. He has to know that that's the room.
I think he's going back to the room before Zelda to see if that shutter opens.
Makes sense.
Hey, he wants confirmation here because he died at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the confirmation right there.
Yep. That is absolute confirmation.
And the words probably going through his head right at this moment are words that we cannot repeat. Even if it is after just safe harbor hours.
It is true. But yeah, he's covered the whole...
Yeah,
basically
at this
entirety.
point, he's got to know that those silvers are underneath that 6 blue Wizrobe hell.
And right now, he's probably going fudge.
Mm-hmm.
I dare say. Oh no, all the hearts. No.
I believe, or something along the lines of, how on earth did Seawolf do this in 38 minutes?
And he posted in the ARC after Theseawolf1 that this was going to be a case where, if you know your any percent, this was going to be a case where you have a distinct advantage. But here's the thing. Seawolf, how many any percents have you run?
What's 9%?
That answers that question.
You know, I have no time for Zelda 1. I've joked with Prez about that a few times in our Pathfinder game. So he's, when's your let's just see one time? I'm like, I don't have one. I play Randomizer. That's about it.
Well,
I think he's just now realizing that the hints are deceptive.
And he is just forfeited.
Oh no, no. Oh, poor Raikou.
Mm.
Hey guys, sorry about that.
Hey, Raikou.
Hello.
I wanted to finish that, but I must have not marked the staircase or something.
You've been in that room several times. It was the room with the blue whiz robes.
I thought this was supposed to be a Zelda 1 randomizer tournament, not a Zelda 1 any percent tournament.
Yeah, unfortunately, these seeds can definitely give you those races that are closer to any percent than they are to randomizer.
This is why I'm a lot more interested in the winter tournament that's going to be like chaos or something. When I found out that the shops weren't shuffled, and I found out that there was a hint, like the hint cave at the Armo statue, and then I found that level 5 was one screen to the left of that, I knew I wasn't going to win.
Pretty much what it came down to in this race right now. Seawolf went through 5 a lot sooner than you did, and he ended up going through 8 earlier too. So therefore, he was on go mode really fast.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how he got through that 9 so quick.
To the staircases. I ran to the game the first time. Couldn't bomb out of there, so I up-8 out. Went to the side of him. Staircase, the Zelda in the corner. I realized she was required, and then I just happened to stumble upon a few rooms down the line was the silver arrows.
Yeah, that makes sense, because I checked literally every room in 9.
Yeah, about 3 east and 3 south, or a little bit more than that, to find the silver arrows from Zelda's room.
Yeah, and with the boomstick, he was able to just completely waste the 6 blue whiz robes and get in there to get the silvers.
Yeah, I didn't have a red ring, and I didn't have that many hearts at the time, so
yeah.
And it wasn't that close to start.
No, it wasn't. It was a good fair ways away from start.
So getting there was kind of an issue, and I'm sorry I made you and Z-Man go through that, Rick. I should have quit earlier.
We're gonna give you a lot of credit for trying to get through that 9.
Absolutely.
Definitely was the kind of 9 that if you took the wrong turn, it could have been very, very hellish, and we see why.
Mm-hmm.
Seawolf also found where the compass was, and that definitely helped in the path too.
Yeah, I was looking for that too, and I just couldn't find it, because I was checking for the red ring, because there's no way I'm gonna beat. Because I don't ever think I've completed a Green Tunic 9.
It's hard. I mean, you and I race together a lot. It's hard to complete a Green Tunic 9. I'm not sure. I've probably done 1 or 2, but that's about it. It's hard to do a Green Tunic 9. It really is.
I'm not even that comfortable with doing like Blue Ring 8 hearts or something like that.
Yeah, basically I was hiding behind the boomstick the whole time. So I knew to be whiz robes and such, but basically with the boomstick there, I can go hit for hit with those guys.
Yeah, offense was not the issue. I mean, you had boomstick in what, like 2 minutes?
Yeah, it was kind of an instant boomstick for you guys.
Quick.
I mean, that's the only big thing about having the vanilla overworld is you know where the 100 secrets are, so you can get that instant boomstick.
Exactly.
So with the loss, it drops you down to 1 and 3, but now you can go ahead and start concentrating for the things you got coming up. You want to plug what you're doing with NASA?
Yes. There's actually 2 things we're doing. One is more relevant to this community. Janice Seal, he's been in this tournament, and I are going to be doing a race of The Legend of Zelda Randomizer at NASA 2017. It's going to be over at twitch.tv/NASA Marathon. That marathon runs from the 22nd to the 26th of May, and our race is going to be on the 23rd in the afternoon. Those of you who remember the demonstration at Californiathon, we actually decided to go with the same flags that they used, and we developed this independently of them. The only difference is that Shapes is going to be on.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
So they're going to definitely get a chance to see the Shapes in action. So good luck with you with that. And now you guys can go ahead and prepare for that. So You also can get prepared for what you got coming up in the Link to the Past randomizer tournament.
Yeah, that too. That too. I'm guessing that I'll probably win my round 0 match and then horribly lose my round 1 match because of the way the seeding is.
Well, hey, you never know. You might have some great runs coming up in you. So you might don't count yourself out, my man. You're pretty talented at this. Don't count yourself out.
Well, thank you. I'm also really, really looking forward to the winter tournament that's allegedly planned that has more sane flags.
More of a randomizer theme to it. Well, thank you very much for joining us, and good luck to you with your endeavors.
Oh, thanks for having me in here. I had fun with it.
Good, I'm glad. And I will see you in the winter tournament.
That's a challenge right there. Just before we let you go, Raikou, is there anybody you want to thank for your experience during this tournament?
Just the community in general. All of you are so welcoming. You're so willing to just help new players understand how to play the randomizer, and just how open-armed this community is. You got every person that I've run into in this community has been great. And just in the speedrunning community in general, I don't think I've ran into anybody I've had problems with. It's hard to say that about any community this large.
And we're glad to have you, Raikou.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, be sure to follow both of these runners, Theseawolf1 and RaikouRider, and we thank them very much for joining us for this race.
Thank you very much for having me.
All right, guys, I think it's time to close us out of this evening here in the Zelda 1 Randomizer Tournament. So for the Dave, who's handling the restream for us, also for JamEvil, who's been working his butt off today with the many tournament restreams on his